James.
Yeah.
Favorite rib of anyone you worked with?
Oh gosh, I think the one with Owen when they picked up a hitchhiker. They picked up a hitch. It was in the middle of summer, and they picked up a hitchhiker who couldn't speak English. Owen was riding with like 5 other people. Owen pulled over, picked up a hitchhiker, rolled all the windows up, turned the air conditioner off, had the hitchhiker sit in the back seat with his backpack on his lap, and Hakushi was with him. And of course Hakushi didn't speak English. So Owen told the hitchhiker guy told Owen, said, hey, it's hot back here. He goes, well, it's a ritual that they don't believe in air conditioning in a vehicle. And so, Owen will rib himself to rib somebody else.
Right.
I think that's one of the best ribs. And they rode for like 3 hours with the windows rolled up, no air conditioning. Brought him to the building. Said he got him into the show, got him in the back, met everybody, put him out on the front row in the arena, and said that they'd give him a ride to the next town, and Owen and them took off. Oh, it was great. It was great.
Main event fan from Kayfabe Memories message board. Did you ever encounter the Kliq in the dressing room influence?
Did I ever encounter the Kliq in the dressing room influence? Oh, yeah. I had a few words with them. I took care of them. Oh. Just,
What ways would they try to manifest their influence with you?
Well, they just see what they can get away with, whose buttons they can push. And of course I was new, and they pushed my button for the last time. We were over in Europe, as a matter of fact, and they pushed my button for the last time, and I had nice little words with Kevin Nash. Then I got Scott Hall in the dressing room and Shawn Michaels in the dressing room all at the same time. So actually, I got Kevin. Kevin, we had just got to the arena, and Kevin was sitting on those boxes or whatever before we went into catering, and had a little conversation with him, and took care of it. And then I think it was later that night in the locker room. I went in the locker room, closed the door. Scott was in there and Shawn was in there, and had a few words with them. Got straight, and they left me alone from there.
And that was it?
Yep.
So if I'm ever find myself in a situation with a Kliq type thing like that, what is something I might say?
You might say?
Yeah.
Best thing for you to do is just leave.
To them?
No, you leave.
You think I should leave?
Yeah. That'd be wise.
Well,
You're married, right?
oh yeah. But I mean, if I weren't I.
Oh, well, you just, you need to confront the situation.
Okay.
That's the...
I did everything I could to get it. I can't get it. I'm not as good as
All kidding aside, I mean...
Donahue, whoever the fuck.
Right. Well, the thing is, I ain't no psychologist or nothing.
What'd you say to him?
Well, it wasn't nice, I'll put it to you like that. And,
But many people couldn't get out of their grip, and you did. I'm just
I did,
wondering.
because I wasn't taking no shit off of nobody.
Right.
I had enough, and I didn't care if I got fired or not.
Didn't come to blows.
No, but the way I look at things is you got to stand up for yourself. Whether you're going to get your ass whipped or not, you've got to be a man and stand up for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the way I look at it. I don't give a shit if somebody's going to whip my ass, but you know what? Whip my ass, but you're going to know that I'm there, and you're not going to want to fight me again.
Mm-hmm.
You might beat the shit out of me,
Right.
but you ain't going to fight me again.
Right.
I'll earn your respect, so to where, we won't fight again.
Very good. I'm the same way. I may look
Yeah.
like I should walk away, but I would.
I bet you'd give somebody a run for their money.
I take it to retain my respect.
Yeah.
Idol One, WrestlingClassics.com, is performing in an arena like MSG more special, or is it just another night of work?
I think it's special. I mean, look at, you take Muhammad Ali, for example. I mean, look at Elvis Presley. Them guys have been in the Garden. That place is, it's magic. When you walk in there, so many historic events have taken place there. And so it's always, I've always liked going to the Garden, but I've never liked going in the city. I was like, oh, cool, the Garden, but then got to go in the city.
Where did they keep you when you were there?
I stayed in Newark, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I smartened up and decided, you know, after driving to the Garden about 3 or 4 times, I smartened up and said, you know what, I'm just going to pay for a car to take me to the Garden and take me back, because you're going to spend the same amount of money driving, parking, and all that, rent a car, as if you would pay for somebody to take you and drop you off.
Very true. A video from the masked shooter, and there he is.
Kingpin Commentary, this is the main shooter again from Memphis, Tennessee. How y'all doing? Oh my goodness, I've been getting so many letters and everything about my appearances on your YouTube. Oh, this is great. Look, I even got a new apartment. I'm even down here by the border. This is awesome. Hardcore Holly, I gotta ask you a question. Your first WrestleMania was WrestleMania 10, but you were seeing a 10-minute tag match. It never happened. How do you feel about being shut out of your first WrestleMania? I also got another question about that WrestleMania. That was the first WrestleMania that featured Jerry King Lawler. Did you know that Jerry King Lawler is my favorite wrestler? Who's your favorite wrestler? Is your favorite wrestler Jerry King Lawler? I bet your wrestler's favorite wrestler is Jerry King Lawler. Did you ever wrestle Jerry King Lawler? Did you ever wrestle Memphis? Hey, I know you used to do NASCAR. Did you ever ride NASCAR in Memphis? I'm a mass shooter from Memphis. Maybe next time you're in Memphis, we can go out and have a hamburger or something. I don't know, Miss Bob Holly. Who's your favorite wrestler?
The toilet, I think. All right.
Yeah.
There's a lot in there, but let's take WrestleMania 10. Of course, you got shut out because a certain match from a certain member that we talked about a couple minutes ago went a little long.
Yes, they did. They actually went 20 minutes. I think it was 20 minutes longer than they were supposed to. I think, and that killed it. You know, and it was disappointing. But what do? Nothing. There's nothing you can do. But I mean, I still got the same payoff as if I worked. So.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean, it was disappointing because, you know, I've watched WrestleMania 1 through 9, and it's like I've always, it's like, damn, WrestleMania, you want to be there, be in it. And it's like, it was reality to me. You know, I was fixing to go out. You know, it's like my dream is about to come true, and then, not tonight.
He threw Jerry Lawler in there. Have you wrestled Jerry?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I like wrestling Jerry. He's easy.
Okay. And did you ever drive in Memphis? I don't know why he wants to know that. But
Did I ever what?
drive NASCAR in Memphis?
No.
Okay. Bombastic Bob has expressed from the Off the Mark show, when you were Bombastic Bob, what made you so bombastic?
I have no idea. WWE guy, I guess, thought I was bombastic because I don't think I'm bombastic. I barely even knew what the hell that word meant.
Nate from WrestlingClassics.com, what are your opinions of the NWA angle 1998, as well as the guys that WWF brought in for that angle?
I just thought it was something that, you know, they were just trying something to bring in the NWA titles and stuff like that to keep the NWA alive, you know, because that was, you know, that was prestigious stuff back then, and I think they were just trying to keep it alive and keep it in, you know, in everybody's minds and stuff like that. I mean, honestly, I really can't answer that question because I don't know, but that would be my opinion that. You know, because NWA was big back then, and they just, I think it was like a tribute to the NWA. You know, I don't know, but that's just the impression I get.
Kid Zombie from Rubber Guard Radio Show, was the new Midnight Express gimmick in the WWF a rib?
I don't think it was. You know, I don't think it was. It was just, you know, I think it was just they were trying something different